So far, we've been meeting people who make their living from the sea. Well, now it's time to meet some people who make their living by the sea. Ocean City, Maryland, to be specific. It's a place called the Fractured Prune. But don't let the name fool you. They make some fabulous donuts. You've heard about time to make the donuts? Well, the difference at the Fractured Prune is it's time for you to design the donuts.
Being by the sea can really work up the old appetite. All the sand and surf and fresh air. But if you want to take a break from sandy sandwiches, the boardwalks here in Ocean City, Maryland offer lots of choices. Just steps from the ocean is a little shop called the Fractured Prune, named after an obscure 19th century athlete named Prunella, who used to injure herself a lot.
How you doing? What are we going to have today? 2 dozen up!
For 42 years, it's been a donut shop, and it still is. Except these days, there's a new twist, sort of the personal touch.
You create them, we make them.
At the Fractured Prune, you get to design the donut of your dreams. You start off with a plain donut sprinkled with ground cinnamon and sugar, which, if you think about it, since you're at the beach, feels a lot like sand. In fact, they've appropriately named it the sand donut.
Since we live at the beach, you might as well eat part of the beach. That's what our theory is.
Okay, once you got your sand donut, you get to pick from a selection of 13 glazes and 10 toppings.
We make them right on the spot and serve them to you hot. There's no other place that does that. Pick your poison.
Tad Kaufman and his wife Colleen are co-owners of the Fractured Prune. They're partners with Colleen's mom, Sandy, who used to work there and purchased the shop from the original owner.
When he decided he was going to retire, I called him and said, Tom, I'd like to buy the name, buy the equipment, because I really did know, as I told my kids, there is gold in those donuts.
Here's a 5 of diamonds.
Being on the beach, the atmosphere at the Fractured Prune is pretty casual, but the crowds are serious about their donuts.
Peanut butter and chocolate sprinkles.
They line up starting at 7 a.m. to design the donut of their dreams.
Chocolate always tastes good in the morning.
You know, I just like all of them. I don't know which. The cherry was really good, I'll tell you.
All of our products have the real deal in it. If there's peanut butter, we use a real peanut butter. Maple, we use real syrup.
Colleen is the one who comes up with the topping selections. She's always trying out new ones, and a lot of her best ideas come from the customers themselves.
They wanted like a peanut butter morsel topping. They want Heath Bar Crunch. And so we go and we try it out and we see what works and what doesn't work.
Orange coconut cinnamon is one of those whacked out ones that, you don't think about.
The Fractured Prune sells about 200 hand-dipped donuts a day. So both Tad and Colleen are glad they accepted Mom's invitation.
I get out of this the pleasure of seeing people bite into one of our donuts and actually kind of go, wow.
A lot of people must like designing their own donuts. That's because on an average Saturday at the Fractured Prune, the wait for one of these babies, about an hour. And in that time, they'll sell about 250 of them. Well, that's it for this edition of Roker on the Road. I'm Al Roker. Until next time, enjoy the ride.